Alright, this is my demonstration video for my CS458 project called Wizard Warden. I'm going to be talking a little bit about how this game works, the general gameplay loop, as well as how I implemented some of the things in this game. So one other thing I want to mention before I get started is I've unfortunately had to resort to streaming my Quest 2 onto my browser in order to get this footage, so I apologize for any lag. It's just because of the connection between my Quest and my PC. But anyways, let's just get started with our demonstration here. So you can see we're in our nice little game world. We have our beautiful wizard home, and obviously as a wizard I can use the power of magic. So I can shoot some fireballs at my stuff here. I don't know why I would want to do that, but we can also see that way in the distance there we have a very angry looking barbarian running at us very menacingly. So we are going to use our magic in this game to defend our house from these invaders. So the general kind of gameplay loop is that we are going to again be defending our house here, and as time goes on the difficulty will scale and things will get harder and harder. The more enemies will spawn, and sometimes will also spawn in groups. And I guess I just want to talk about some of the other things that you've already been seeing with this gameplay. So we have our two hands here can cast a fireball, but we can also go and switch to a firewall that enemies will try and avoid with our right hand here. You can only have one of those firewalls down at once, so you have to try and I guess be a little strategic with how you're placing them. I guess another thing I want to mention about our enemies here is that they're using a very basic like nav mesh agent to get to the player, and when they do, you'll see a message saying you died. It'll tell you how long you lasted for, and we can just go and like restart our game here really quick in order to start from the beginning again. But I'll just use the rest of this time to talk a little bit more about some of the things in this project. So one of the things that helped me make the game look a little bit better visually is I used the URP in Unity in order to try and add some post-processing and add some lighting effects as well. I also wanted to try and make this environment here, this house, very interactable, so you can shoot fireballs at it, which is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. One other thing about that with the enemies flying is it wasn't exactly my intention when I made the game. I just wanted to add a really basic ragdoll, but I thought that it was hilarious, so I decided to keep it in. And that really covers just about all the functionality of my project. I guess one other thing is you can also pause your game and unpause it if you want. But yeah, if you have any questions about how my game was made or any of just any general questions about my project, I'd love to answer and talk about that kind of stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing everyone else's projects.